Hey sports fans, Greg Medford from Medford Knife again. Holy smokes, we got it worked out. We got the lighting dialed down a little bit. My bald head was washing everything out. I looked like my head was just blending into the wall. New Year Schmoo Year, so it's New Year's Eve. I'm here at the shop working on knives. We're on a slightly light crew. A few people took some time off and some of us are still here cranking away. We've got things, hey Cody, we've got stuff we're trying to launch for Blade Show coming up, SHOT Show coming up in January. So the companion folder that goes to the USMC fighters coming out, the new USMC flipper, it's pretty bitchin'. Hey Jesse, hey Jason. So we wanted to pose a couple of questions to everybody, okay? So as you watch this, even if it's not live, throw your stuff, oh my God. Throw your stuff down in there even if it's not live, and I'll review them every now and then and make comments. Now right now I'm in Facebook jail. That's why I'm broadcasting from Amy's phone, because I said some double entendre about a religious group getting its goat. Amy, call Roxanne, would you? Long story short, I'm here broadcasting from Amy's phone because I'm in jail. Hey Cody, Happy New Year to you too. Hey Kevin. So here we go. Here are the things I wanted to chat about. Does anybody have a knife resolution for the year? I think resolutions are totally gay. I think I do resolutions like 7 months ago I said, I'm going low carb, but I'm not gonna eat more than 1,500 calories a day. And I'm just gonna do that for the rest of my life and let's see what happens. So the weight's been falling off, and that's been really nice. I've been able to wear my, my favorite American-made sweatshirt in years, and now it fits me really nicely. So I like resolutions, but I don't like to do them like, oh, it's the beginning of the year. Let's let's change our lives because it's the beginning of the year. So here we go. Knife-related resolution. Does anybody have one? Like, I know some guys are saying this year is the year that I am, like I've had a bunch of guys saying, hey, starting this year, I'm only buying American-made knives. I'm excited about that. Well, for me personally, I'm like, all right, cool, man. That puts me in your club. If they call and say, hey, you know what? This year I'm only buying import stuff. I'd be like, all right, well, fuck you very much. Have a great year. So if you've got a New Year's knife resolution, we would love to see it down in the dubs in the comments section. See what everybody says about that. What to expect in 2019. So we've got no less than 7 new models. I've just finished my first automatic. I think you guys are gonna like the knives that I'm making this year. I think you're gonna like the variety and the mid-size and smaller and more technology-driven knives, stuff that I haven't. You know, really, if you make a knife like the Praetorian and all of a sudden you have, you know, I've made almost 60,000 knives. Holy shit! When you have that tidal wave crash on you, it's a blessing and a curse because it doesn't really leave room to expand your horizons. So as the company's grown, I've been able to bring on some other stuff and expand our horizons a little bit. So let's see here. Next thing, what to expect from us in 2019. So we've got the USMC Fighter Flipper. We've got a Flipper Dagger coming out. We've got the large Smooth Criminal in an automatic form, which I'll finish up in the next week or two. We have the Praetorian Swift coming out. We have the Praetorian Swift Auto. The Praetorian Swift is a new knife. You guys are gonna like it. It's super cool. We're doing some more integrated full nest aluminum chassis this year, which I think guys are gonna like. We got a couple new button locks coming out this year. We're gonna launch our competitor to the Swiss Army knife. We're gonna, you know, look, we're a little tiny company, and Swiss Army, you know, Victorinox is a huge company. They're the biggest knife company in the world. But we're gonna launch a competitive knife to go head to head with them at a pretty bitchin' price point. Hey David, how's it going? So that knife's coming out. I think you'll like it. It's got really cool tools, really cool modular concept, customizable. multi-tool pocket knife. So that should come out. We should launch at least the prototype and begin taking orders for that Blade show. So just a lot of stuff for 2019. I guess, let me know what your resolution is and what you'd like to see from us down in the bottom. Hey, 2019 is coming. What would you like to see? Now I'm gonna get, if you put on there, make your knives cheaper, I'm just gonna delete you for being a ding dong. Just do this. If you've got a cool resolution or expectation from us this year, let us know. All right, moving on. Let's do some predictions. So I'm gonna do a little political prediction. Here we go. Political prediction number 1. And I'm a huge Trump fan. The way things sit right now, we've got some time, but the way things sit right now, he doesn't get reelected. And I think he's the most reelectable president in our lifetime if things are going right. But here's the problem. If you give the House, the Senate, and the presidency to the Republican side, and they can't even get rid of a bad law like the Affordable Health Care Act, they can't build a wall, and you've got guys like McCain and Flake from my home state of Arizona ruining everything. You tell me how they're going to earn the right to hold on to the presidency or the next House that comes up. I don't think they're going to. I think the Democrats are wrong, and I think the Republicans are bad. Like, the Democrats are just wrong. It's a wrong ideology, and the way it's gone, if you're a modern Democrat and you self-identify as a current lefty that's in the new identity politics, intersectional politics kind of spectrum, you're a fucking commie. You're not even an American. Get the fuck out of my country. Spreading good love and cheer. So, they're wrong, and the Republicans, they're just bad. They're bad at doing the business of government. Now, for me, I prefer that because I don't believe the government should be doing any business at all. So I'm good with bad, ineffective people who can't get anything done. I like that. The thing about Democrats is they're wrong and they get stuff done. And they're wrong. At least the Republicans are right. They're just stupid and they can't get out of their own fucking way. So I hate them both. I don't identify with either one of them, quite frankly. But ideologically, socially, I probably align left of center on a lot of personal things. Death penalty, I don't know. I'm really conflicted about legalized marijuana and drug use and all that stuff. I feel like it's bad for society. But maybe that's just the oldster in me. You know, the libertarian in me says, fucking let people who are going to OD, let them fucking OD. Let people do what they're going to do. Let them do what they're going to do. Because your fucking rules right now don't look like they help. I mean, it's illegal to do everything that's a plague right now. So, not only is it a plague, it's illegal. It entangles and snares the system, costs trillions of dollars, and incarcerates a huge swath of our country. Would we be better off having them just be junkies, bottom out, get into recovery, and move on with life? I don't know. Guns, I think rules are bad. I'm all for having guns. Knives, I'm exceedingly pro-knife. Government regulation, I'm anti-government regulation because the government's so stupid at everything it does. So my prediction is that Trump is not going to be able to push the Democrats into cutting a deal, and that it doesn't take many Trumpers to fall off before the barely cobbled together plurality he put together to win the election cracks. So I don't think he's going to get elected again unless the wall funding happens. If the wall funding happens, I think he's going to get elected. So that's kind of what I'm thinking about 2019. Because, the election here, it's slowly begun already, and it will be beginning strong at the end of 2019. We're going to see everybody throwing their hat in the ring, and we're going to see what happens. But my guess is that Trump's not going to be able to get the Democrats to cave. But you know what? He's been a slippery guy. He's been able to get stuff done in New York. If you can get things done in New York, you can get stuff done just about anywhere. That's the most convoluted, corrupt, backward-assed, overburdened, overregulated, and silly place on planet Earth with a lot of money. If you can get it pulled off there, maybe he can get the Democrats to make a deal on the wall. I want him to be elected again badly. I like it. I like him scaring the Rothschilds. I like him thumbing his nose at the Fed. I like him pissing off the Democrats and the dumb Republicans. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm a big fan. Just checking some knives here. Man, some of these are so sexy, you guys. I really, really dig a good sexy knife. Wait till you see the Praetorian Swift coming out. It's fucking cool. We got some knives headed off to the Trump boys here. To Don Jr., Eric. What's the young one's name? The little one, Barron, and his pop. They're all getting slim middies. I'll be heading out of here sometime next week, I believe. Cool little engraving on them. We also did, Billy did a very cool poster, which I'm a big fan of for the Trump re-election campaign. So he's been working on it for a while. My resolution is getting met for Roger. Thank you. My resolution this year is, yeah, come. Oh yeah, okay, see when you get back. My resolution this year, my resolution this year is to make cooler knives than I've ever made before and try to get them delivered in the most timely, least amount of lead time of any year I've been in business. So you're number 9. It should be pretty awesome. This year, I want to onboard the Bronze Healthcare Plan to our company. I think that would be a pretty epic beginning to onboarding some old-fashioned benefits to our company. I'd like to try and make that happen this year. I don't like parenting folks, but I do think people feel like they're loved and cared for by their employer, their company, their team, when healthcare is a component of that. So I want to see if I can bring that on this year. It is a big, expensive, complicated beast, but I'm sure Gina can help us do it. And of course, all of you can help us do it. 2 automatics this year. That's one of my goals. I think I'd like to get 2 automatics done. I have no intention of diving in and out the fronts at this point, but the ones that are being copied out of China, I have seen them and they are so fucking good. I would not want to be in that business. Holy shit. And they're even copying logos and holy smokes. Those dirty, rotten, commie sons of bitches. I think the Democrats are going to shoot themselves in the foot. They're going to spend the next 2 years, the next year anyway, passing what I would call placating legislation. They're going to pass laws that have no chance or possibility of ever getting made into law. They will pass bills out of the House, send to the Senate, so they can go, see, we passed that law and you didn't pass it. You're bad, we're good. Identity politics. That'll be going on. What's this got? A funny little detent. Detent rock. That's a rare comment. Wow. That's a really rare one. I'll need a little repairing. My brother sent that. My brother sent that to me. Beat him accordingly until morale approves. Apparently, my New Year's resolution as of 10 minutes ahead is to get the Medford Mac utility. The Medford Mac utility knife. David, I don't know what that is. I'm not sure what that means. I'm looking on C. To get the Medford MAK utility knife. Anybody know what that is? Oh, what a lovely knife this one is. I'm gonna have some lunch pretty soon. Meet some of my friends out and see if I can enjoy myself this New Year's Eve. You guys, be safe. It's amateur hour, amateur night. Medford Army. Oh, it's actually called the ASK, American Service Knife. And it won't be a Medford product, it'll be the MKT ASK. We may, the website is going right now, and the new website is up. We haven't gone public with it yet. It is pretty neat. I think you guys are gonna dig it. It's got vintage, all of this stuff from the signing of armistices around the world, and it says, you know, American made, Allied supported, the American Service Knife. Should be pretty cool. We're gonna do some stuff this year. We're gonna have some hardware made for our MKT brand. We'll have some hardware made through some partners in other countries, not China. So we got stuff going on. Trying to bring value and trying to bring more competitive price point on some new models. So it should be cool. Is that Matt? Thanks, Matt. MKT, yeah, ASK. It's pretty cool. Something about the American Service Knife. The men that built our country carried knives, and you should too. The greatest generation carried knives, and you should too. The women that built the ships we went to war in use knives, and you should too. I want women carrying knives. I want everybody carrying knives. You know, my wife's cute little thing. You know, she wears her size 0 jeans and, you know, clickety-clack stuff she finds at the Goodwill store. She's a scrounger. She always looks dolled up and cute as a button. And the girl carries a tactical knife with her all the time. Hey Phil, Happy New Year. And she carries one more than I do because she's, you know, women are opening up packages and packaging, and they're opening up stuff around the kitchen, and they're dealing with stuff that shows up in Amazon boxes in the mail, and on and on and on, you know? So, women should be carrying knives more than men, especially, you know, like, you want to say you're a women's liberal, you want to say you're in equal rights and all that, you want to say you hang with the dudes, and I agree, awesome, but just saying it so doesn't make it so. You got to make it so, and carrying a knife will help make it so. Nothing like seeing a hot chick carrying a badass knife or whatever. I met this gal the other day, cute little thing, 90 pounds, she got a pistol in her pants and everything. I offended her in 10 seconds. She was just backpedaling and wanted to get out of here. I felt bad afterwards. I was like, Jesus, man, I was just being my normal self. I haven't had that effect on a woman since I was single. Man, she was backpedaling out of here. Jeff had to take over. She was so offended by me. We made nice afterwards, but holy smokes. Man, these are some good knives. The guys built some good knives last week. So you guys be careful. Uber around. Uber MKD. Uber in the Uber Black, the oversized one. Get the big SUV tonight. Don't get the Uber Prius mobile. Get the big vehicle. In case there's a crack up, you've got more mass. More mass is good in a crack up. We will be watching we won't even be watching anything. We will have an absolutely normal night. Man, this knife is spectacular. This life is awesome. We will have a normal night and be in bed by 10 o'clock. Because that's how we roll. We're like old and boring. But we'll be safe. We'll be hanging out with the kids. Got the kids. We had a pretty light year this year. They're getting to that age where the toys don't get it done. I don't want to just throw money at them and be silly. Hey, Ron, how's the border going? Tell us how it is down there. We hear it's the end of days. Should we have a wall? Let me know. Should we have a wall? I think we should. Ron's one of our centurions. You see him checked in down there at the bottom. He works for something in the government, doing something somewhere. I'm probably not even supposed to say anything, but now you know. Let's see. What did he say? Jared Johnson. Jared! What's your 4th general order, Jared? Jared always asks me my general orders. I'm like, shit, man, the only one I remember is not quit my post unless properly relieved. Yeah, we got a little sprinkling rain, and it's in the 30s at night. It was down to 29 last night. It's in the 50s during the day, and it's like the sky is falling. To walk my post and pimp a lot. Nice, Jared. I'll remember to answer facetiously from now on. So, we've got, I think there are 2 openings left for our April Centurion event, or it's March or April. One of you Centurions can tell me for sure. We've got that going on. I just got a great musician I found who's going to play. We'll do the tour here, then we're going to do a day of interactive shooting and some cocktailing in the evening, and then go hit the monkey muster. And then we're going to do a big, hey, Jared, we'll see you and your friend in 1 or 2 Fridays from now. And then we're going to do, we'll do like Eggs Benedict at my house, everybody. It should be kind of fun. So a lot of neat stuff going on, and 2019 should be a big year for us. 2018 was really a big reset. It was changing the company a whole bunch. Marco Carter, Happy New Year. Hey, Happy New Year. And getting, making the decision to change accounting software, all of this stuff. It's been a crazy year, so 2019 should be real fascinating. We're trying in 2019 to get to where we deliver a knife in 30, I'm going to say the goal was a 30-day window between 90 and 120 days. We're trying to get there during the year of 2019. As many of you can attest, a lot of people have been ordering knives and getting them pretty quickly. As the batches click through each month, if we're finishing out the back orders of that model from 2017 to 2018, and you happen to order that knife, and we have 9 extra from that run, you may get your knife in 12 days. We have some of that kind of thing going on. So, had some personnel changes. Samantha left us. Last I knew, she was headed to Florida. We've got some new staff coming to shipping and receiving. We've got new people coming out of the machine shop. So just a ton of really cool stuff. So you guys, batten down the hatches. Get ready for 2019. So let me see. It's madness, but the line is being held down. Now we just need the people elected to not be vacationing. Yeah, Ron, I totally agree. How is the government shut down right now? You know what the best part of a shutdown is? The longer it goes, the more we realize we don't need them very much, and the more they get worried about. It's like a couple in a fight, and the one of them says, "Well, I'm not cooking you dinner. I'll just go do my own thing," and they come home and the spouse has got a friend over and they're cooking dinner. Like, oh, well, you didn't need me? That's what's going on right now. When our government shits the bed for a couple of weeks, we all kind of shrug and they all go, oh, we better get back to work, or they're going to decide maybe they don't need to pay their taxes either. This whole thing is a scam. Have you guys noticed this? Our country, as great as it is, it's a scam. It's a racket. We're all bought in to the banking system. We're all bought into debt. When we're all bought into the dollar, and the dollar's worth nothing. What's happened? How do we work our lives and trade the hours of our lives? You laying on your deathbed, you won't want more money. You'll want more time. How are we trading our time for dollars that are worth nothing? A dollar is only worth something because everyone kind of agrees that it is right now. That's what I'm probably the most worried about. When everybody looks behind the curtain and sees that the great Wizard of Oz is some huckster pulling levers. Happy New Year. Guys, be safe tonight. I'm out!